Hello everyone, wishing you all a very happy Makar Sankranti. This is me Subhojit Panda with today's top stories from across Odisha. Let's have a quick look at the top 5 headlines of the day. Makar Sankranti celebrated in Odisha with traditional rituals and kite flying. Former MLA Rama Ranjan Badiyar Singh, MP Baijan Panda questioned interference of bureaucrats in Odisha politics. Close shave for 6 fishermen as boat capsizes in Bay of Bengal near Borunei river mouth in Kendrapada district. Hours after the birth, one of the 2 cubs born to tigress Ankita dies at Nandankanan Zoo. And women set on fire after rape by father-in-law in Mayurbhanj dies during treatment at Jamshedpur. Now the details. From taking holy dip to visiting temples, people across Odisha celebrated Makar Sankranti with religious fervour and enthusiasm on Sunday. Kite flying is another feature of this festival.
Makar Sankranti, a special day in the solar calendar, is being celebrated throughout the state. Youths are enjoying flying kites while the older people visited temples offering Makar Chawla to the deities. The sun enters a new zodiac on this day and the astrological event is called Uttarayan. Apart from the kite flying festival and visiting temples, many indigenous games are played in villages across the state.
Makar Sankranti re nuwa chawla hue kheta manankaru jo amala hoitae se nuwa chawla ku au pona karikiri aku ame bhogo karthau bibhinna deva devi ka pakhare surya uttarayana hoithanti tenu kari se Makar Sankranti sare palan karala.
In Cuttack, district administration has identified 10 designated places for flying kites. A few flyers are still visible on rooftops using cotton strings for their kites. Despite the restrictions, the excitement of Makar Sankranti can be seen in Odisha. People of all age groups have their own way of celebrating this festival and they find happiness in doing so. This is Chiranjeevi Pati reporting for OdishaTV.in.
Now moving on to the next news. 6 fishermen had a miraculous escape after their boat capsized in Bay of Bengal near Borunei river mouth in Mahakalpada of Kendrapada district. The mishap occurred after the boat was hit by another fishing trawler. Poor visibility due to dense fog is said to be the reason behind the collision between the 2 boats. 4 other trawlers rescued 6 fishermen after getting information about the mishap on VHF radio sets. Several hookah bars in the city have now come under Commissioner Police scanner over sale, consumption and promotion of tobacco and nicotine products. Hookah bars in InfoCity, Shahid Nagar and Kharvel Nagar areas were penalized after use of banned tobacco products and nicotine were found in the flavoured samples used in the bar during the raid on Saturday night. Sources said the hookah bars claim that they were using herbal materials, but the seized material from these hookah bars during the raid showed the presence of nicotine. Besides, a lot of minors are also being allowed at such joints by the staff of hookah bars, which has now come as a major concern. The delight of welcoming 2 new tiger cubs could not last more than a few hours, with one of the 2 cubs born to tigress Ankita dying on Saturday evening here at the Nandankanan Zoological Park. Sources from the zoo informed that one of the 2 cubs born to tigress Ankita and tiger Saif late on Friday night died later on Saturday. The mother tigress has also separated the other living cub from itself, thus forcing the authorities to take the baby into their own care and spoon-feed it. Meanwhile, the zoo authorities are also trying to ascertain the exact cause and under what circumstances did the cub die. Both the cubs were born to tiger Saif and tigress Ankita, who became the mother for the first time. Ankita, the daughter of white tiger Rishi and tigress Sara, was born in 2012. With the death of one of the cub, the number of tiger population at the zoo has reached 25, which include 8 white tigers and 2 melanistic male ones. Under fire for meddling in politics, Odisha Chief Minister's Private Secretary V. Karthikeyan Pandya's service record discipline as a civil servant has come under scanner. While service rules make it mandatory for an IS to undergo 2-week training after 10 to 16 years of service, the 2000 batch IS officer seems to have never attended any training session. Pandian has been posted as the private secretary of the Chief Minister since 2nd May 2011. Even Pandian reportedly missed the chance to get his name in the empanelment list for central deputation by not attending the mid-career training, which had to be completed by June 2017.
आम नियम अच्छी ऑफिसर नियम अच्छी ऑफिसर गोटे 3 वर्ष अतिक्रम रहा उचित कारण जान किंतु ता नुहे जे सबुदिन रही मझे मझे बदलवा दरकार एवं रहीबार लोक बेसी रहा जो चिड़ू ना मुझा मो जहाँ मनवे से मझे गोटे पाचेरी आउछन चीफ मिनिस्टर जो पाचेरी से पाचेरी.
After resigning from BJD, former legislator of Satyabadi Ramaranjan Baliyar Singh again criticized Odisha Chief Minister in his Facebook post questioning his position as a puppet in the hands of his private secretary. In the Facebook post, he stated, "Should Chief Minister be puppet on a chain to his private secretary? Will the fate of political leaders be decided by Odias or Tamilian officer?" Baliyar Singh further said that the BJD is being run by bureaucrats who have established themselves as the epicenter of power and decide the fate of political leaders in the party. Meanwhile, disheartened with the comments of Chief Minister that only people who don't have other issues attack his office, BJD's Kendrapada MP Baijan Panda once again took to social networking site Facebook to express his disappointment. Pointing once again at the Babudam interference in Odisha politics, Panda stated, "By now, every child in Odisha knows about the said officer's massive corruption, encouragement of gundagiri, protection of criminals, and his interference in politics. It was very disheartening to see my leader, whom I have admired and supported for more than 2 decades, not even consider what havoc is being committed by one bad apple in the system." BJD also reacted to the social media posts.
এই উক্তি গত 2 দিন তলে মধ্য দিয়া যাইଥିଲା মাননীয় সাংসদଙ୍କ পক্ষରୁ এবং দଳ ମଧ୍ୟ ତାର ଉତ୍ତର ରଖିଥିଲା ନା କଥା ହେଉଛି କି ଯଦି ସୋସିଆଲ ମିଡ଼ିଆରେ ଆସିବ ଆମେ ସୋସିଆଲ ମିଡ଼ିଆରେ ଉତ୍ତର ରଖିବୁ ଯଦି ମିଡ଼ିଆରେ ଆସିବ ଇଲେକ୍ଟ୍ରୋନିକ ମିଡ଼ିଆରେ ଆସିବ ଇଲେକ୍ଟ୍ରୋନିକ ମିଡ଼ିଆରେ ଉତ୍ତର ଦିଆଯିବ ନାଇଁ ମୁଁ ତ ଆଜ୍ଞା ଦେଖିନି ଦେଖିଲା ପରେ ନିଶ୍ଚୟ ତା ଉପରେ ଉତ୍ତର ଦେବୁ ଆମେ.
The 21-year-old woman who was earlier set on fire after rape by her father-in-law at Rairangpur in Mayurbhanj died while undergoing treatment at a hospital in Jamshedpur on Saturday night. The woman had sustained nearly 95% burn injuries and was admitted to the hospital in critical condition. Rairangpur police arrested the prime accused, Ram Gopal from Jamshedpur, after the father of the deceased woman lodged a complaint. Earlier, Ram Gopal had allegedly raped and set his daughter-in-law on fire by pouring kerosene on her in a bid to conceal his crime on Friday. According to reports, the accused was repeatedly sexually exploiting his daughter-in-law for the past few months. Though the victim had brought the matter to the notice of her husband, he advised her not to disclose the matter to anyone. The Bharatiya Janata Party on Saturday lashed out at Odisha Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik for his alleged failure in resolving the border dispute related to Kotiya tribal pockets in Koraput district. Speaking at the party headquarters here on Saturday, senior BJP leader Biswabhushan Harichandan said that the CM's callousness and apathy towards the Kotiya Panchayat issue has exposed his inefficiency. Even though the border dispute with Andhra Pradesh is pending with the Supreme Court, the neighbouring state is implementing welfare schemes in the region unabated, said Harichandan. On BJP's allegation, Food and Civil Supplies Minister Surya Narayan Patra also reacted.
जे मुख्यमंत्री अंततः केंद्र सरकार साथ कथबार्ता करंतु एवं आंध्र सरकार आंध्र चीफ मिनिस्टर साथ कथबार्ता करंतु ये जो डिस्प्यूट ताको सारंतु ये केवल ना 95टा गाँव पर भी बड़ डिस्प्यूट अच्छी ताको सब सारंतु एवं कोटिया जेहेतु ए प्रकार को भयंकर परिस्थिति होती है से बारंबार से हस्तक्षेप कर यार निष्पत्ति तुरंत कर पूरापूरी भाव में निष्क्रिय सरकार ताकू आम निंदा करुचु एवं ओडिशा स्वास्थ्य मुख्यमंत्री बर्तमान आलोचना करी निष्पत्ति नापी चेष्टा कर
मानव राजस्व मंत्री से मर्म गोटे कमिटी गतकाली ताकू आम पार्लियामेंट्री जॉइंट पार्लियामेंट्री बोर्ड को नबू ना को फॉरम जीवु तापर लीगल ओपिनियन निया.
To celebrate Rasagola itself and the Odianess of the sweet, Odisha Television Limited hosted the first ever Rasagola Mahotsav on 14 January at the municipality Kalyan Mandap at Chandrasekharpur in the capital city. The unique celebration is a tribute to the sweet cherished so much in Odisha. Available in various avatars across the state, visitors found at least 6 variants of Rasagola at this festival that was hosted on the occasion of Makar Sankranti. Top Rasagola makers and inventors of its varieties like confectioners from Salepur's Bikalananda Kora chain, Pahada area, Nimapada, Puri and so on demonstrated preparation of the sweet at live cooking station. In another instance of failure of the Mahaprayana Yojana or HERE scheme, a dead body was carried on a motorcycle from Kudumuluguma Hospital to Nuaguda village in Malkankiri after the kin of the deceased were denied a HERE van by hospital authorities. After complaining of chest pain, Bhagawan of Nuaguda village was rushed to the Kudumuluguma Hospital where he was declared dead by doctors. When the attendants of Bhagawan asked for a vehicle to carry the body to Nuaguda, authorities of the hospital refused to provide a HERE van, informed sources. Without getting any help, the attendants later carried Bhagawan's body on a motorcycle for 5 kilometers to the village. Plant lovers of the city continue to make a beeline to Ekamrakanan as different categories of colourful flowers of winter season have been showcased at a state-level flower show in Bhubaneswar. Let's have a look.
A riot of colours and fragrance. The annual state-level flower show is underway at Ekamrakanan in the capital city. Roses, marigold, dahlia and new varieties of jabera, asters, lilium and many more varieties of flowers are attracting visitors from all around the city.
एडी तो प्रति वर्ष एमती आयोजन हुए बहुत भल लगुची वर्ष को थरे जो अरेंजमेंट हुए बहुत सुंदर भाव में अरेंजमेंट फूल भेराइटी रो फूल भी मिले भल लागे वर्ष प्रति वर्ष आम आसु एडी देखिया को किछि किणई कि नेउ मध्य फूल.
The vast garden dotted with colourful flowers are a treat for the eyes. Many institutions, colleges, corporates and private gardens compete at this event. Kiosks of horticulture department as well as traders from various parts of India are selling designer flower pots, seeds, plants and many more items for gardeners.
बहुत सारी चीजें खरीदे अब तक बहुत सारे यहाँ पे फूल भी हैं अलग-अलग तरह के बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है.
आयोजक मानकर सहयोग ठीक ठाक रोचे सेमती किसी प्रोब्लेम तो आम फेस करूँ मु लास्ट 3-4 वर्ष आसूची मु बेसिकली आगु अन्य जिनस आणुली कि वर्ष स्पेशल प्लांट नहीं आसी बेसिकली ऑर्किड प्लांट भल रेस्पॉन्स भी रोचे भल बिजनेस भी होची.
This 2-day festival organized by Regional Plant Resource Center was inaugurated yesterday and it is proving to be a great place to visit for the residents of the capital city this weekend. From Bhubaneswar, Chiranjeevi Pati, OdishaTV.in.
Before wrapping up, a quick look at the headlines once again. Makar Sankranti celebrated in Odisha with traditional rituals and kite flying. Former MLA Rama Ranjan Baliyar Singh, MP Baijan Panda questioned interference of bureaucrats in Odisha politics. Close shave for 6 fishermen as boat capsizes in Bay of Bengal near Borunei river mouth in Kendrapada district. Hours after the birth, one of the 2 cubs born to tigress Ankita dies at Nandankanan Zoo. And women set on fire after rape by father-in-law in Mayurbhanj dies during treatment at Jamshedpur. That's all for today. For more news and updates, please log on to our website www.odishatv.in. Thanks for watching.